everybody. Hey, Joseph Manella. He donated for me to talk about the first Iron Maiden show that they just played in Budapest. You know, I know a girl that's there. There's a local girl down here. I don't know if she should give out her name, but that girl travels around the world to see Iron Maiden. She's one of those Latinas, man. Those from Latin countries, those are the most dedicated metalheads. I mean, those chicks are as dedicated as the guys. Some even more. She's definitely more dedicated than me when it comes to Iron Maiden. That's for goddamn sure. And she's awesome. She is a cool person. And she went to this show. She went to Budapest. She was there. I see her pictures and shit of her at the place. Anyway, I watched it not completely. I'm not gonna lie. I did breathe through some songs. You know, some songs I don't like. You know, but there's not a whole lot of songs I don't like on this set list because it's a good set list. And that's the Iron Maiden I like to see when they throw out the whole nostalgia thing, those nostalgia tours they do. Like the best time I ever saw Iron Maiden was one of those nostalgia tours. I think it was the first nostalgic tour where it was the Power Slave kind of stage. That was the best time I ever saw Iron Maiden. And I saw the Power Slave tour. All right, here we go. They start with, you know, in the background, I mean, they're not playing it live, but they play Dr. Doctor, UFO. Then they go into the Ides of March. And there's some cool scenery going, you know, Ruskin bar or something. It's cool. And then they come in. All right, here's the thing. And this is the only complaint I had. And it's not a legitimate complaint. It's not. Because it's the drummer's first show, right? First show ever. Maybe it was a little tiny fuck up. Doesn't last long. But that drum intro that Clive Bird did so perfectly, and Nico as well. He does it, but he flubs for a second. Or a millisecond. It's not the constant roll. But then after that, he was fine. And all the songs, he played fine. But, again, I said it before and I'll say it again. I don't like Bruce Dickinson singing Diano songs. It just does nothing for me, man. And I try. I mean, I was here listening. I sat through Murders in the Rue Morgue and Rothschild, both completely, right? And Killers. Not all Killers, just till I got to see Dave Murray do that amazing solo. Went to the next song, Phantom of the Opera. I think I lasted about a minute. I can't do this. It's not that it sucks. They play it perfectly, everything. I just don't like Bruce's delivery on those songs. All right? Now, the next song, I do like Bruce's delivery because it's Number of the Beast. It's a song he sang. And he did it pretty good, man. For his age, not bad. Then Clairvoyant. I hate that song. I don't like that song at all. You know, it's just boring to me. Always has been. All right, then the classic Power Slave. All right, I'll say this, man. Because it was maybe like a month ago. I'm driving home and on my iPod Shuffle, the song Power Slave comes on. And I'm listening to it and I'm turning it up. That is the greatest, in my opinion, Bruce Dickinson vocal performance ever is on that song. Amazing. And he does it good here, but no, it's not like the studio album, obviously. 2 Minutes to Midnight is the next one. It's fine. I watched maybe a minute of it. Sounded good. Went to the next song, which was Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. Cool. You know, that's a cool... And they played that song when I saw that Power Slave. I saw the Power Slave tour, they played it, but I'm talking about that Power... The first Nostalgia tour, I believe it was. Yeah, Power Slave, awesome. I mean, Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. Then Run to the Hills. Yeah, it was kind of like the band sounded fine, but Bruce sounded a little rough there. Then Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. That's weird they play that. You know, because it's kind of like Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner and Seventh Son are kind of like the same thing, you know? It's like a long, heavy song with a intro, with a little middle section with the bass. They both have that. They're both awesome songs. As much as I despise the album Seventh Son, I love Moonchild and Seventh Son of the Seventh Son. I think are awesome damn songs. All right, next, The Trooper. Yeah, I watched them do this and I'm like, yeah, this is as awesome as they always are. Maiden's awesome. Live, they're awesome when they play songs like The Trooper, which they always do. Every time I see Iron Maiden play The Trooper since the Peace of Mind tour, it's a ripping song, man. Ripping live song, and the band is just very tight. All right, then my favorite song with Bruce Dickinson, Hallowed Be Thy Name. They sang it fine. I didn't watch it all, but I watched enough. Then Iron Maiden. You know, man, that's a song that Iron Maiden has always played, man. You know? I mean, well, they did Phantom of the Opera, but, you know, usually they don't play anything off the first album except that one. And that, look, I love the song. I'm not saying it's a bad song. I love it. First Iron Maiden album is all killer, no filler. But I think them playing it so much kind of like made it my least favorite song off the album. Still killer, but you know what? If Charlotte the Harlot needle lifts up and they don't play Iron Maiden, I'll be all right. But I better hear it on my Soundhouse. That's right. I got the original Soundhouse tapes, 45. And I had Paul Di'Anno sign it. True story. All right. Then Aces High. They come back, and that's ripping. They do the Winston Churchill intro. Ripping. And then they go into Fear of the Dark. Always a great live song to get the band, the crowd chanting. And it was great. It was great. And they ended it with Wasted Years. I love that song. I love that riff. That's just a great song. And I didn't see it. I didn't see them play it. But hey, look, I saw enough. You know, I saw maybe almost half the show in little spots. So there you go, Joseph Manella. That is my review of the first Iron Maiden show on this tour. And everybody out there, thank you so much for watching. And thank you, Joseph. You rule. And if anybody out there wants to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring that little notification bell and like the video, because that'd be good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath and Iron Maiden. Up the irons and smack 'em a gob.